Hey all, it's Kathleen Henderson from Yankee Homestead and the Gold Upline Leader for our Oil Together Now team here on Facebook in our public education group. And also, hey to everybody watching this as a replay later and on YouTube as well. So today, if you haven't heard the news, is the beginning of doTERRA BOGO week. Every day this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there will be a different BOGO. Today's BOGO is buy one On Guard, get one Breathe free. On Guard is $34. So that's basically like getting each of these for, what is that, $15, $16, $17 each, which is a huge savings. And you can do that 5 times. You can stock up by ordering 5 On Guards and getting 5 free breathes. So this is obviously a good time of year to stock up on these oils and make sure that your stash is well supplied. So I'm going to share just real quickly a few ways to use On Guard and Breathe, a few of my top ways, favorite ways to use these. And I also want to make sure that you know the best way to place your BOGO orders today and every day this week. And if you're not yet a member, I have some instructions for you. If you'd like to join today and take advantage of our starter kit savings and the BOGO for even greater savings, and for our team members, I also want to make sure that you know about our giveaway here on Facebook, our daily BOGO giveaways. So let's start by talking about On Guard. So On Guard is a very popular, well-known blend. It's the protective blend. It is designed for immune support, and a few of my favorite ways to use it here at my house include a roller blend, an immune support roller blend. This one has a little cap sticker that says protect. And the oils that I use to make my immune roller blends are On Guard plus oregano, thyme, lemon, and melaleuca or tea tree. So I usually, this is a 10 milliliter roller. I usually, sorry, is that upside down? I usually actually make this in a 5 milliliter roller. And so let me double that recipe. If you're using a 10 milliliter roller, you'd want to use, well, I'm sorry, let me just tell you the 5 milliliter roller, because that's the recipe and the amounts that I am used to. So for the 5 milliliter roller, which is half the size of this one, excuse me, you would use 5 to 10 drops of each oil, basically. And again, that's On Guard, oregano, thyme, lemon, and melaleuca or tea tree. So 5 to 10 drops of each oil, and then top it off with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil. And then the way to use this is, if nothing is going on and you're fine and you just want to use it kind of as a daily preventive measure, just use it once a day. Roll it on the bottoms of the feet, or I actually like to roll it on the spine. So whether it's for you or for kids, just roll it up and down the spine. And it's always best practice to spend a little bit extra time like rubbing it in to the skin and really helping it absorb and penetrate. That will help to produce a longer lasting effect. If there's something, if you're actively fighting something or someone in your house is actively fighting something, it's a good idea for everyone to be using it more proactively, more than just once a day. And if someone is really under the weather, then go ahead and use the immune support roller blend, like even on the hour, even every 30 minutes, roll it on the spine, roll it on the back of the neck, on the bottoms of the feet. Keep it up. Excuse me. Okay, so that's one way that I like to use On Guard. Another way is just in the diffuser. You can diffuse On Guard all by itself. It's already a nice blend of several oils and it smells good. It has cinnamon and clove in it, so it has some sort of warm, spicy aromas going there. But I like to combine it with wild orange. So I like to add a few drops of wild orange, maybe even equal drops of On Guard with equal drops of wild orange, about 3 to 4 drops of each of those, to give it a little more citrusy aroma. On Guard does have orange in it already, and I like to just kind of enhance the citrus aroma because that's what I like to smell. So try that. On Guard and wild orange is a great, simple immune support. Also smells great diffuser blend. You're going to reap the therapeutic benefits as well. Hey, Meredith. Okay, and the other way that I like to use On Guard is in a gargle. So if you ever, hey Denise, if you start to feel scratchy in your throat, or even if you start to feel under the weather, like something's coming on, a great way to nip that in the bud is to get some On Guard onto your throat, like actually in your throat. So the way I like to do that is to take a mug of warm water and then add 3 oils, 1 drop of each oil: On Guard, lemon, and melaleuca or tea tree. 3 of the oils that are also in that immune support blend that I just mentioned. And I will post links. There are recipes for all of these things and instructions on my blog at yankeehomestead.com. So if you're missing any of this, don't feel like you have to scramble to write down notes. I will post links for you. You can see the recipes, you can print them out, you can pin them, whatever. But the gargle recipe is 1 drop On Guard, 1 drop lemon, 1 drop tea tree in a mug of warm water. Gargle it and try to get it on the back of your throat. And that will, I promise you, that will, especially the sooner you can do it, like as soon as you start to feel any of those signs, start the gargling. Do it at least once a day. And if you can, do it more frequently. And also, you can put diluted On Guard if you have an On Guard touch roller, or you can use your On Guard to make your own diluted roller. Really simple, similar to the immune support roller blend. Just get diluted On Guard onto your neck and just rub it in. I like to especially hit the lymph node areas if I feel like something's coming on, but all of that will help with an irritated, scratchy throat. And also if you feel like, you know, you are starting to experience some threats to your immune system. So those are a few ways to use On Guard. I would love, if you are already familiar with On Guard, I'd love for you to share what's a favorite way that you like to use On Guard. And I'll try to watch my comments here. And then Breathe is our free oil today. And I'm going to keep sipping on my water. Excuse me. I have lemon in my water, incidentally. Breathe is the respiratory blend. This blend smells amazing. You've probably already smelled it. Obviously designed for respiratory support, and a few ways that you would imagine using Breathe for respiratory support, along with another way that you might not have thought of for putting your Breathe oil blend to use. So obviously, Breathe is a great choice to put in the diffuser. My kids actually diffuse Breathe every night in their bedrooms. It's very calming and peaceful. I actually think it helps to promote sleep as well as enhancing breathing function, offering respiratory support. Another way that's fun to use it, my kids also love this, is to make shower melts, which I'm drawing a blank right now on the ingredients. I think baking soda is the main ingredient, right? It's been a while since I've made these, but the recipe is on my blog. And like I said, I'll post a link to that recipe. But Breathe is a great oil to add to those shower discs, is what we actually call them. And then you put that disc on the floor of your shower, and it helps if you're experiencing any respiratory challenges, someone's a little stuffy or congested. It's just nice, it's soothing, and it helps when you're closed up in the hot, steamy shower. It helps to open up the airways. So that's a fun way to use Breathe. And it's also a fun gift to give. I know we're in the gift giving season. Shower discs, shower melts are a fun gift to make. And so Breathe is a great choice for that. So one way that you might not have, well, I should actually tell you, this is a similar way of using Breathe, but for 2 different purposes. So for fast acting respiratory support, you can take Breathe and put 1 or 2 drops in the palms of your hands, rub your hands together and cup and inhale. Okay, that's gonna help open the airways. And for even faster acting, or for more, I should say more deeply acting and more penetrating action of that Breathe, the aromatic inhalation of the Breathe oil, is to actually make an inhaler out of your hands. So do the same thing, put the Breathe oil in the palm of your hand, and then you're gonna make kind of a fist like this with like a little tunnel here for your air to come through, and you're going to inhale that Breathe right from your hand, like that. Just draw it into the lungs. So if you or someone in your family, maybe it's a child, tends to experience moments of intense respiratory distress, that is a really good trick to know, and that's a good reason to keep Breathe with you at all times. I have a little travel case that has teeny tiny bottles in it of all of my most used or favorite essential oils, and Breathe is definitely one of the oils that I keep in my purse. So little tip for you. And then one last way, sort of similar, but I like to make these little inhalers with certain oils, and Breathe is one of my favorite. My cap sticker is kind of old and faded, but it has a cotton wick. You assemble it. It has a cotton wick on the inside, and you load it with the oil of your choice, and then you just pop on the top and then also cap it like this. And because it's capped, the aroma lasts for a pretty long time. But I like to use this during moments when I'm feeling anxious, which for me tends to be on airplanes and elevators, situations where I feel kind of claustrophobic, where I feel trapped. For me, that's what triggers anxious feelings, is when I feel trapped or like I'm in really tight spaces. So whatever the triggers are for you, Breathe helps me so much. This is something that I discovered a couple of years ago when I was preparing for a airplane flight. I asked for some recommendations for oils that would help me manage my anxious feelings on the airplane, and somebody suggested Breathe, just inhaling Breathe. And I don't know why, but I wouldn't have thought of it, and it really helped me so much, I think, for several reasons. Again, one, because it really does have a calming, soothing aroma, I find, just like it helps to promote sleep. It really helped to soothe my anxious feelings. And then also, it's the same concept as like Lamaze or rhythmic breathing, where just I noticed for myself that when I get in those moments of having anxious feelings, I actually tend to hold my breath and not breathe. And I'm sure that does not help the state of affairs in my body or my brain. So just having something to focus on, and even the fact that it's called Breathe, helps me remember to breathe and to focus on my breathing and make sure I'm taking deep breaths. And so I'm inhaling that calming, soothing aroma, and my body is breathing and getting oxygen, which is helpful. And also, the oil blend itself helps to keep the airways open, which allows me to get the air that I need, which helps in turn to make me feel calmer. So if you're ever in situations like that where you know you will be tempted to feel anxious, then I recommend trying Breathe. And again, if you don't have inhalers, like, you can buy these inhalers, and I think there's a link to that I'll post the link to my blog where I have the instructions for making the inhalers, and there is a purchasing link for inhalers from that blog post if you are interested in trying that. It's fun to do with other aromas and for other purposes as well. But if you don't have an inhaler, or you don't want, you don't feel like messing with the whole inhaler bit, you can just do that same thing that I mentioned a little bit ago and just inhale it somehow. Put it in your hand, or even just huff it from the bottle, from your little travel bottle in your bag, and just inhale, and let it open your airways in some fashion. Okay, so those are a few ways that I like to use On Guard and Breathe. The BOGO oils for today, remember, it's buy one On Guard for $34, get one Breathe free. You can do that 5 times. If you are a doTERRA member, the best way, what I recommend for placing your BOGO orders, is to leave your existing loyalty order alone. Because I don't know about you, but I have things in there that I don't like to remove and then have to remember to add. I don't like to mess with that order. So what I recommend is, there's an option when you go into your shopping tab, whatever, when you choose to shop or edit your your shopping carts, you have an option to choose create a new LRP, create a new loyalty rewards program order. So that's what I like to do. Create a new order, load it with what you want for the On Guard deal. If you need other things, add that, get your order the way you want, and then choose to process it now. And then after it processes, you can go in and just simply delete that order. And then you're back to your regular existing standing loyalty order. One thing to remember is that you want to make sure that your order is at least 50 points, because that's when you're going to earn back extra reward points on top of the savings, on top of getting Breathe free, or however many free Breathes, depending on how many On Guards you order. In addition to that savings, you're also going to get those loyalty points back that you can save up and cash in later for more free oils. So definitely take advantage of that, because even if you just order 2 On Guards, right there, you're automatically past the 50-point threshold for earning back those points. So be sure to do that. And then just go in every day. So Tuesday, tomorrow, when we find out what tomorrow's BOGO deal is, then just go in. Oh, you know what? Actually, what I like to do during a BOGO week is just leave that second order up. So today, when you place your BOGO order for the On Guard and Breathe, then just leave it there. And tomorrow and Tuesday, go into that same second LRP order that you created today and change it to the Tuesday BOGO and process the order, and so on and so forth until you get to Friday. So then after that last BOGO order is placed on Friday, then that's when you want to delete that second loyalty rewards order and go back to just your one regular standing order. And then if you're not a doTERRA member yet today, any day this week, today would be an ideal time to join, because you can then get in on all 5 all week long of the BOGO deals. So I have included some links here in our Facebook group. I have included some links for you to click on. If I'm your doTERRA friend, if I'm the one who's been sharing with you and educating you, I would love to be your doTERRA enroller. And we have several starter kits for you to choose from. The Healthy Home Kit is $350, and then when you add the On Guard BOGO deal, it's $384. This is an amazing kit. It has a wide variety of items to sort of do a makeover of your household products like soap and shampoo and all of that, including some awesome essential oils. It's just a great little all-around starter kit. The Healthy Start Kit is normally $160, and then when you add the On Guard BOGO deal to it, it's $194. That one has the top 10 oils plus an awesome Brevi diffuser, the little Brevi that we've been talking about, and is one of our holiday, I can actually show it to you right here from my holiday gift guide. It's the, can you see that with the glare? Sorry, I'm not good at doing this backwards, and there's a little bit of a glare. It's a really nice, great sized diffuser that I'm really loving at my house. So anyway, the Healthy Start Kit comes with the top 10 oils plus that little diffuser, and then you'll get the extra On Guard and Breathe on top of it today with the BOGO. And then the Simple Solutions Kit is $105 plus the 34 On Guard BOGO today makes it $139. Simple Solutions is one of our smallest starter kits. It comes with the Deep Blue Rub, a full-size tube of that, plus 3 awesome essential oils, and then you'll get extra On Guard and the Breathe today. So those are 3 great options for you if you want to join today and take advantage of the BOGO deal. I've provided those links for you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll make sure the links are included for you there too. I think I've covered everything. Yes, I'm running through my mental checklist. So now you know how to use On Guard and Breathe. You know how to place your order if you are already a doTERRA member, and make sure to get those reward points on top of the BOGO savings. You know how to join today if you're not a doTERRA member yet, and take advantage of both the kit savings and the BOGO deal. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is that for all of our team members, and this applies to you too if you join today, I am doing a daily BOGO giveaway in our public education Facebook group right here. So make sure to look for each day's main BOGO post. Today's Monday post has already been shared over there. And all you have to do is leave a comment under that post telling me that you placed your BOGO order for today. If you, like, several people have maxed out their On Guard BOGO deal, and they placed, you know, they ordered 5 On Guards and they're getting 5 free breathes. So in that case, you can leave 5 separate, 5 separate comments. So 1 comment per On Guard that you order today. Does that make sense? And that will be the case all week long. So Tuesday post, and I'll mention it in every day's post. You know, this is where you should post for the giveaway. But you can post 1 comment per BOGO deal that you order, and each of your extra comments is an extra chance to win that day's giveaway. And then I'll announce the winners hopefully the next day after each BOGO deal has passed. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Spread the word. Happy BOGOing. Go snag the On Guard and Breathe deal if you haven't yet. Happy oiling, and I will see you here. Actually, yes, I will see you here tomorrow to talk about Tuesday's BOGO deal. For our team, we also have an Oil Together Tuesday tomorrow night, so Katie Richards will be going into more details about tomorrow's BOGO, as well as other things that you won't want to miss. That's at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time right here in our public education group for our Oil Together Now team members. Okay, happy oiling. See you later. Have an awesome rest of your day.